to the channel. We truckinginjs. I'm getting ready to head out now. I got a load that I pick up in North Carolina and take to Georgia. It's one of them Nick loads. I shouldn't have to unload or unload anything. I just need to show up, get loaded, take it to Georgia, get unloaded. But I'm gonna take y'all along with me today. I'm gonna set y'all up, get you some driving footage, see what kind of footage I can get while they loading and unloading, and we'll see how that goes. But I wanted to get it's not the best load, but I just want to go ahead and get my weekend started right, so I can try to get 4 loads this week, so I can beat Nick, let him know that I did 4 loads in 3 days and he did 3 loads in 4 days. Yeah, it's really a competition. We been competing ever since I can remember, so might as well bring it along in the business, help the business grow. But that's really the whole point of why I'm up early getting this load in now, so I can get more loads than Nick, and we'll see how that go. I'll check back in with y'all a little bit later as I get some road footage, get you set up, and we'll go from there. All right. So I figured out where we are. So as you can see on this sign, it says all drivers stop here and call that number. So of course the building is over here, so I'm gonna go ahead and call, see where they want me to park, and we're gonna go from there. Yo, check out this headset, y'all like that? It's big, but it's noise canceling. I called this number, I just told y'all, it said stop here and call this number. So this is the kind of stuff you gotta kind of look forward to. They were expecting a truck for the product that needs to be delivered to Lake City, Georgia. The truck hadn't showed up, so they don't have the product that they're shipping to go to Georgia. So now I need to call TQL and see what they want to do. But normally in cases like this, it's called tunnel pay, TONU, so truck order not used. So I'm gonna see how much I can get for that and probably head back to the house, or since I'm close to Charlotte, see what Amazon might have for me to take back to the house or anywhere. But I'm gonna get them a call now and see what we're gonna do from here, and I'll get back with you. I'm gonna stop saying that too, but I'll check back in. You know what I mean. Alright, so I called TQL. He's the broker. He's gonna call Icy Foods or whoever you need to call to see what time they may be expecting the truck to come, or so if they want me to wait, I can. But how it works is, the first 2 hours, there's no, it's for free. Anything over 2 hours, you start getting detention pay. So detention pay kind of range varies per company. I think it's anywhere from $50 an hour up to $100 an hour. Could be even more than that, but we'll figure it out and see what they say. So I don't mind waiting if I need to, but it's gonna cost you. Alright, I'm gonna tell you, when you get to the place, you want to make sure that you either through the shipper's app, or you want to email them, let them know what time you got here, so it's on record, so that you are getting properly paid for any detention time, or just so they have a record. Hey, I was here at 8:05, 8 o'clock, and this is what time my detention pay should start, based on after the first 2 hours. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just waiting. TQL is gonna call me back and see. He kind of wanted me to call for him, and ask me all these questions. I'm like, that's what you for. So you go ahead and get him a call and figure out what you want me to do from there, instead of asking me these questions. Respectfully. Alright, I'm back. So I'm still waiting on TQL to give me a call back, but I wanted to just chat with y'all for a little bit, just kind of let y'all know what we had going on this week, and kind of what our plan is for next week. Usually we like to kind of have our loads booked in advance. We've kind of been spoiled lately with the direct shipper and the broker that reaches out to us every week for a load. the direct shipper, he was out last week. He was on vacation, so he had somebody else filling his spot. We did reach out to that person that his email directed us to, but he actually gave away our load for cheaper than what we were actually doing it for. We were in contact with him. Well, Jamila was talking, emailed him, say, hey, this is what we usually run this load. We see you got it on the load board. We usually run this load. Can we go ahead and run it for you? We do it for for $450. So it's a quick run from from Lexington to Augusta. No, from Lexington to Savannah. So we've been doing it at least every other week. Sometimes it's two of them, 2 drops. So we get more for that, of course. So long story short, we were emailing them. Jamila kind of mixed up the dates. She literally sent an email right after that saying, oh no, we can do it this date, and he said, well, I found somebody else to do it cheaper. So that's the kind of stuff you'll run into when your direct contacts are not in the office. But he's back in the office this week. Jamila's already reached out to him, kind of let him know we're available. So we're looking to hear from him. And then the loads that Nick take the most, or it's consistent every week, she didn't have a load for us. So we started out the week with nothing planned, so we had to kind of hustle on the load boards, make sure we get what we get some loads together. So we did find some stuff worked out in our favor. We ended up, like I said, Nick ended up running 3 loads, 2 Amazon loads, and one other load that we actually got paid a lot more for because of them taking too long to load, and we had to actually keep the product overnight and deliver it the next day. So we got layover pay plus detention from the time that Nick had to wait to get loaded. So that kind of worked out in our favor. So it turned out to be a pretty good week. Of course, the week's not over. It's my turn now to go ahead and put as many loads on the books as I can. But our direct broker our broker did reach out to us, and she actually has 2 loads for us next week. And then Jamila had already booked the load for Tuesday. So now we're overbooked for Tuesday, but we have a load for Tuesday and Wednesday so far. So we actually have to look at possibly, we are going to have to rent a truck so that we can, I'll take the other load. So, I have to do a half day at work that day and just make up my time, from there. But that's the kind of stuff you run into. You can go from one week not having any loads planned to the following week we already got 3 loads planned for the week. And that's before the loads that I do on Amazon on the weekend. So just it's a little hustle. We kind of got spoiled not having to go on the load board as much, to depend on loads, which is good. But that goes to show, you never know what kind of contacts you're going to get out of the loads that you take, because both of the direct shipper and the broker that we work with, we originally got those loads off the load board. So it's good to still go on the load board every now and again. You never know what kind of contacts you're going to create to that'll be more than one load. So still looking at that, but I'll let y'all know once I get more information from TQL how they want me to proceed from here, and we'll go from there. Alright, so I just want to give y'all an update real quick. So I talked to the broker. First he said they were going to issue a tonneau pay. Well, he actually did, so I got the rate confirmation for that. So we got $175 for that if they cancel the load completely. But then he called me back saying that he talked to the shipper and they are going to reach out to the driver that has the product that they're trying to ship to Georgia. So he asked me to sit out for a little while and see if he can find out what they're going to do from here. And of course he'll compensate me for my time for waiting. But I'll probably give him another about 20-30 minutes at the most to see if they have a ETA on when the product's going to get here, because I don't want to be waiting here all day and then nothing show up. So I'll keep updating y'all as I get more information, but right now I'm just waiting. Alright, I just want to get back on here and give y'all a quick update. I did get tonneau pay from TQL for $175, so it wasn't all bad today. But like I said, on this channel we're going to give y'all the wins and the losses, the ups and the downs. Today was definitely a loss. So I got up thinking I was gonna go ahead and get me an early load for Friday, get my weekend started off right. Didn't happen, which happens sometimes. You know, I didn't mind waiting around to see what was gonna happen, but they didn't have any type of ETA of when the truck with the product that I was supposed to be taking to Georgia was coming. So, you know, I couldn't wait around all day. So I came to Charlotte, about 30 minutes away from where I was, in Black Mountain, North Carolina. So yeah, so I came here, waited around a little bit to see if I can get lucky and get a load coming out of Charlotte somewhere. Didn't matter where it was going because I was, you know, in Charlotte. Normally sometimes that happens, but not this time. So I'm getting ready to leave and see what else I can get later on tonight or this afternoon. But I'm getting hungry, so I'm getting sad a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and go home, grab me something to eat, recharge, and try it again. So I just got back. Just want to give y'all a quick recap. So I got up, went to Black Mountain, North Carolina to pick up a load to take to Georgia. The product wasn't ready, so I ended up getting a ton of truck ordered, not used, $175. They said they didn't know exactly what time it was coming in, so I could wait if I wanted to, and they would compensate me for my time, but I was like, no, I don't want to wait any longer, just give me the $175. I went to Charlotte, stayed there for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, trying to see if I could pick up a load from Amazon. I didn't have any luck, so I just came back to the house, and I'll try it again tonight. So like I said, you're gonna have wins, you're gonna lose sometime. I lost today. It wasn't a total loss, but I still got time. But I want to share that with y'all. And oh yeah, and I forgot to show you my shoes. TQL. I figured today I wasn't gonna do too much work, so I could go with my good shoes instead of my normal shoes that I wear. But all right, I'm gonna holler at y'all on the next video, or if I get a load, you'll see me later on tonight. But if it's a morning load for Amazon, that'll be a separate video, but I'll record that for you guys too. All right, I'll holler at y'all next time. Peace.